If you notice that people aren't showing up to your live streams, if your Facebook groups look like ghost towns, if your posts get half the engagement they used to or barely any engagement like it used to, if it's harder to get people to even notice your content, then you're experiencing one of the biggest costs of the crash. The online coaching industry has been taking a big hit, baby, especially the women's coaching sector. We are watching this industry crash, honey, and today we're going to be talking about what's really going on. In this video, I'm going to break down what this crash is costing your business right now. I'm going to give you two specific reasons why your business might be feeling the effects. And by the end, you'll know exactly what this crash is costing you in real life and what you can do about it. But first, hey girl, I'm Alicia, the Impact Mentor. I ran a done for you funnel agency for 7 years before I pivoted into what I call the rebuild era. I have built over 130 funnels, optimized more than 50, and written over 1,000 emails and sales pages. I'm not teaching theory. I've been in the trenches and I know what it takes to navigate this shift. So welcome back to our 4-part video series on what happened to the coaching industry, what's it costing us, and how to move forward. If you missed video 1, go back and watch it. I broke down exactly what caused the crash. In this video, we're going to be talking about the cost. If you notice that people aren't showing up to your live streams, if your Facebook groups look like ghost towns, if your posts get half the engagement they used to or barely any engagement like it used to, if it's harder to get people to even notice your content, then you're experiencing one of the biggest costs of the crash, the erosion of brand loyalty. Dun, dun, dun. Dramatic, I know. There was a time when people followed their favorite coach religiously. They bought everything they put out. They hung on every word. That's not really happening as easily anymore. Not because you're not doing something right, not because you're doing something wrong, but because the market is saturated. Now, I don't believe that you have a whole bunch of competition. I don't believe that God is limited. He's not. But what you do have is you are in a market where now your audience has options. They have more distractions, and there's more coaches than ever than there are consumers. And the noise has drowned out loyalty. And if loyalty is gone, then consistency is gone. Consistency of audience, of income, and growth. You can't build stability on shaky ground. And this is exactly why we need to get back to basics, back to the lessons, the strategies, and the skills that built our businesses in the first place. The things that give us leverage, the things that landed our first clients, the things that helped us make our first $10,000, even $100,000, but with a twist. And that's why I engineered and built the Feed My Funnel bot. I have built over 130 funnels for coaches and online entrepreneurs, so I know firsthand that fresh traffic is the lifeblood of any sustainable business. The bot isn't just going to show you how to pull people into your funnel. No, it's going to show you how to pull the right new audiences into your businesses. Somewhere along the line, many of us just stopped doing that. When we first started, we really didn't have a choice. We had to attract new clients, new leads every single day. But then we got comfortable, maybe even a little complacent. We kept selling the same old stuff to the same old people in our ecosystems, and eventually that well just ran dry. The truth is, we all need new traffic every single day. And that's exactly what the Feed My Funnel AI is going to do for you. It's going to give you a fresh lift and a fresh spin on timeless strategies. You can try it out for free. Just scan the QR code or click the link in the box. So what's the second cost? Your audience is smarter and a little bit more jaded. People know the game now. They know that there's a pitch at the end of your webinar. They know a DM is really an invitation for them to buy something. They know that every email list eventually is going to lead to an offer. Why? Because they've been burned. They bought into the 10K and 10-day promises. They've invested in coaches who said, just change your hooks, just get better photos, buy this funnel template, and you'll hit 6 figures next week. Your people have built the funnels. They joined the memberships. They bought the expensive group coaching programs. They spent the money. And for most of them, it did not move the needle the way they hoped. Now they're cautious. Now they're skeptical. They're harder to convince. And unfortunately, that caution hits you too, even if you are the real deal. That's the cost of this crash. Not just a few sales, but the erosion of trust. And without trust, no amount of strategy is going to save any of our businesses. So let's recap. The crash cost you brand loyalty. People don't follow coaches like they once did. And it's cost you audience trust because they've gotten smarter, burned, and skeptical. But here's the good news, boo boo. There's always a way forward. In the next video, we're going to talk about how to pivot, what it looks like to rebuild your business on stronger foundations. You don't want to miss it. And unfortunately, that's skepticism. Why can't I say that word? Skeptical. Skepticism. We're just gonna say that caution.